All right, man, we're back at it. So it's the next day, right? If you watched my short video yesterday, you seen that I went out and bought another KX60. Here it is. I showed you it last night. So I'm gonna show you the other bike. You know, we have two KX60s rolling around here. We got two little projects going on at one time, but it is what it is. So we're gonna walk to the backyard here, right? Let me turn this camera back around. There's the bike. As you see, it's upside down. So if you remember my last long video of part 2 tearing down this one here, I poured oil on top of the crank. Right in here. I poured it up in here. So after further research, you're never supposed to do that. So I can have it upside down to get the rest of the oil out. You can see it barely dripping right here. So there's not much in there, but I want to get it all out because rather safe than sorry. So while that's doing that, I'm going to leave it like that probably the rest of the day, or at least until this evening. Oh, man, got to get out of the fence. And then we'll flip it over and I'm going to proceed to start putting that one back together, see where we're at, see if we can get it going. Like I stated, it's either gonna go or it's gonna blow. It's only two choices it has. Now with this one here, as I stated in yesterday's video, it's locked up. So the seller and I, when I went and looked at it and bought it, we got it to spin over one time and then it locked up or it stopped spinning. So we didn't get crazy on it. Right, and with that I want to take the cylinder off because I believe it might be a ring hung up or something of that nature, but I want to see what's going on. Now I need to figure out if this is going to be a really good parts bike or if it's going to be a really good dirt bike. You know what I mean? If I can get it going, man, we're going to ride it. So I'm going to set you up. We're going to go through the process. We're going to pull the top end off. We're gonna see where we're at and what we got. So y'all sit back and relax, enjoy the content, and here we go with another bike.
New spark plug. I mean, brand new. Don't even look like it's had one fire on it. B9EG. That's the right spark plug, that's for sure. That's a bonus. So, let's continue on getting this stuff off.
So this is the old intake off the other bike that we have. I'm just gonna leave it on there. Kind of holds them reeds in there. So when I got the bike, the reeds wasn't in there, but they wasn't in bad shape. So we're probably just gonna run them and see what we got. I think I have no hoses. We're just gonna pop these head bolts off and see what we got, man. The head bolts are 12 millimeter. So the seller also told me that he had ripped the top end off and seen what was going on. He didn't know. He said that the inside of the cylinder was pretty scored up. So let's see if he tightened it back down or what. And well, I mean, we just need to get it off. Oh yeah, those are loose. You can definitely tell somebody's been in there. All right. Looks to be in good shape. The bolts are always important in my opinion. If they look bad, could be a bad sign. Both of them are good. You know, and I was thinking that if it is just a cylinder thing here or a piston thing, we might just see if we can't run that other one on here, man. I mean, to be honest with you guys, this seems like more of a rigid bike or a more well-built bike. So here we go. Yeah, that looks bad. Let me, oh, wow. Here, look at this. That's definitely not a good thing. And then look at how that piston is off-centered. You see that? So that's definitely not right. It's almost like the rings ain't in there, or that might even be the wrong piston. Let's see about getting this cylinder head off of here. Or the cylinder, this is the head here. And boy, is it pitted up. All right. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, that thing's shot. Look at that. See if I can get y'all some good light. Look at that. All right. So upon further inspection, man, I'm gonna give you a better shot of this cylinder wall. Look at that gouge right there. And then there's a little piece of something stuck right there. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it helped destroy this cylinder. And then I showed you the head. I'm gonna show you again. That thing is destroyed. There was something in there just dinging around, right? And then the crank bearing, I mean, it's shot. Look, it's pretty much stuck. There is no play there. And then one more thing I want to show you. Let me set this camera down. Well, my boy came out here to be my camera guy for a second. So like I was saying, no piston should ever go like that right there. So I want to show you. Let me get this thing set back down on there like so. For one, there was no gaskets, right? Now look at that, right? Look at how the piston is not centered. So that's the wrong size piston anyway. Now, with that, you see that? Right, it shouldn't be like that. Now, there's only two good things. One, we come to find out that we have a really good parts bike. Two, this looks like a pretty brand new piston. There's a couple of wear marks right here, but I'm gonna be honest, I think they're good. They're not deep. Let me take this glove off. Let's see. See, I can't feel them with my fingernail. And then the back, I mean, everything looks good. The rings look, well, that ring might not be good, but they are free, right? They do spin. So if anything, I have a piston, I have a carburetor, I've got shocks, I've got swing arm, I've got parts. Yeah, so we'll at least get the other one together, but I did want to jump in here and see what we have and see where we're at. So at the most part, we ended up with a really good parts bike. I still feel for 360 bucks, I have that worth of ammunition with parts alone. So we're gonna end this video. I just wanted to get into it and see what we're gonna do. Here a little later, I gotta go pick up a set of tires that I found online for 50 bucks, 2 brand new tires. So until the next video, man, I'm your boy Rod Fast and Live Careless, and we'll catch y'all on the flip side.